smoke like active volcanoes. Coping with my boredom, I'm observing as I take notes. Pompeii when I lay flows. I stay cold like a vein when they brains froze. Swerving with the groove like italics in a pen stroke. Wrote till the pen broke, focus till my zen float. Let go of my end goals, I'm living in the moment. Capone prohibition style, killing his opponents. Get lost, buried under thoughts. Headstone, had dinner with a bunch of dead gods and 10 crows. Find the windows every time you see the gates closed. Hang out with some angels, smoking on some cane toad. I'm a firefly in daylight. Avoid the drama like playwrights with stage fright. Words on my brain like oxygenated veins. Cross the boundary, now cognition ain't the same. Drugs added color to the gray. Commandeer cloud 9, close the shutter in your face. I'm that fucker full of rain. You might hate me till you grow from the nourishment I gave, let you flourish. Then I vanish on my path, melt into the gradient of the sky, fade to black like sink into a bath. You gotta do the math, if you can't handle the velocity, you'll fumble and you crash. Can't calculate the drag, have a chat with the gods. I stay in the cut like an axe to a log, it's all the same. Mind state, gravitate from blank slate to unlimited void, expanded domain. The man with no name, with a blunt in his mouth and a weapon at your face. Cook a rapper, chow mein, ain't no flavor to your taste.
This is not that high at all.
No thrill in the chase when the prey don't wanna race. Poker games played when I wrestle with faith. But I'm still alive with a pair of aces and ace. Keep your eyes on the game, when you aim, don't squint. I keep it straight like a cane holds a pimp. Weaponize the wind, lay siege on a quiet town. Decimate a bag of trees, sleep in the lion's mouth. Chop 2 heads off a dying hound. Tuck the final bars down, went home with a giant crown. Some heavy misuse, head is like a lit fuse, a puzzle box to diffuse. Always had the skill to switch shoes, feel your pain like I lived through it. But you could never feel my big boots, my screws loose till I proved that I can do it. Didn't have the magic, but I picked the pen and drew it. I stay fluid in my flow, not my gender. I've been cold since placenta was connected. First I started balling, breaking ankles like a breadstick. Practicing so hard that every month I used to get sick. Body broke down, pushed the vessel to my limit. I slipped a couple discs to express my life in lyrics. I seek perfection like Musashi Miyamoto. If it comes to being famous, I'd rather be a bozo. Treat a poison like a viper, saliva like a Komodo's. MacGyver in the flow, my competition's like a dodo. Master Hashimoto, if you know, you know, bro. Always had the bitch cause I'm a different Quasimodo. Stacks of treasure maps here to lead me to these gold poems. Step out of the way, you get the X like a chromosome. Step out of the way, you get the X like a chromosome. Step out of the way, you get the X like a chromosome. spitting over their heads like pulling up in the paint and swishing it through the net. They got weak defense. I'm switching pens to keep the ink fresh. White dust, keep the spliff blessed. Numbing down the sixth sense. Let my head rest. Bet my chest bled with that deep breath. Led with my best leg through the heat stress. Face down, lying in a deep sweat. I've been water bending way before I got my feet wet. Don't lie to anybody except himself. Peddle what the devil sells. Hillbilly with that rebel yell. Metal with sin, mud on his soul. Dust covered citadel. Past lives haunt me. Made a shovel out my fingernails and kept digging for that gold. Never followed the fucking program, but always stuck to the code. Coyote hit the road sprinting, left the road runners quitting. Made a mess on the script like Tarantino Quentin. Rise of Icarus, heat resistant wingtips. He even got the turbo systems built in. But these days I'm just photosynthesizing, coping on this island, holding silver linings, soldiering the violence. Gold is in his iris, smoking super silver haze, lowering his eyelids, never going out in silence. I grab my destiny by the motherfucking neck and redesign it. Lift a heavy smile because the burden on my thoughts been pressing on my mind. Got a buffet on my plate and not enough time. The herd is all lost, call them low cost, deaf to the cause, they lives stalk. Am I a shepherd, a black sheep, or just a bad dog? It's all the same, I'm woven from a different cloth. Guilty of all the sins except sloth. Innocent in the eyes of the law, cause I'm sharp like a hawk with the claws. If you can't play with words, then you've already lost. If you can't play with words, then you've already lost. If you can't play with words, then you've already lost. The grayer the clouds, the brighter the sunshine. Stare too long at the sun, they say you'll become blind. Stay in the pouring rain, you'll probably catch a cold. If you search for better days, then I suggest you pack a coat. The path is narrow, sharp and winding, full of leeches, snakes and spiders. The worst one is yourself, the inner demons you'll be fighting. Shoot an arrow made of lightning, it doesn't really matter if the targets ain't aligning. Now you're stuck inside the chatter of your mind, paralyzed and overanalyzing, doubting every little action till a pattern starts arising, like chasing the horizon. The harder that I try, mistakes are twice as bitter, like some vinegar and wine. It's easy to get tired, avoid the rain and stay inside, but you go soft without the pain and just complain on better times. But never mind, I'll take a rest, stay licking on my wounds, nesting by the dying flame and sniffing on the fumes. I refuse to follow orders, did not obey the rules, refuse to fit the margin, won't entertain those fucking fools, cause I can see the tricks they played. I am not fucking amused, and I ain't about to feed a system that'll use me as a tool. I walk against the grain in a desert's burning rage. It's ironic the sun's shining, but all I want is rain. The sun shines, but all I want is rain. I got the fucking sun, but now all I want is rain. Bro, cause what I'm selling ain't what they bought at the market. Turn the scene into a painting, I call it the starving artist. Bro, cause what I'm selling ain't what they bought at the market. Turn the scene into a painting, I call it the starving artist. Find comfort in the darkness, digging deeper in my mind to find the hidden compartments. I'm searching for catharsis, open Pandora's box. I remembered what I told them, said I am not the chosen one, I'm simply one of the chosen. I hold the box as all of my inner thoughts corroded. Thought I should cut them off, but they're part of me that I'm scared of throwing. It's almost as if I'm afraid of growing, cause I leave my old self behind and sacrifice the life I know. Take a walk through hell just to share it through a poem. The unknown is terrifying to a bird who's scared of flying, but I'm tired of waiting for the sky to clear. I don't see a silver lining, distract myself to hide my fear, restrict myself to my ideas of what I think you'll buy. I put myself in this box, then I said I was confined. I've come to realize the weather's like my mood, and that reflects my mind. So I can never see the sun until I learn to smile.